Hello. We'll be going to the Heroes Gauntlet now. The Heroes Gauntlet. Alright, make sure you're eating food if you're still leveling stuff. Come on, food. And this dungeon is actually gonna have us go through a lot of different maps we've already seen. So we're in the post Shadowbringers content, you know? So it's refreshing us on some stuff. So all of these ads, you know, are like other heroes and stuff. That's kind of what the story is about. And as you can see here, we got the black mage, oh no, the white mage doing like holy, which is the AoE that you gotta dodge. We got the samurai doing the long AoEs, and yeah. I usually prioritize targeting the range players, so in this case the white mage or the black mage, just so then if I need to move the pack of ads anywhere, like they'll follow me, as opposed to the range players who just always stand still because they can reach. But yeah, standard stuff, just watch out for AoEs and stuff. Looks like some of people are getting like electricity things, so debuffs and stuff, so just watch out for that. It doesn't seem like it does that much damage or anything, but that is something you pick up. Alright, these guys are helping us out here. On to the next area. These Talos are helping us out now. Okay, fighting the monks now. Picking up the next pack. The Talos are gonna follow, I believe. Yeah. So again, just watch out for AoEs and things like that. So these blue AoEs, those are actually from the Talos and they're helping us, so you don't have to dodge those. Alphino's got a thingy. He's just parking it there. Oh, the Dragoon got him. Doesn't seem like it does too much damage, so it's fine. And watch out for AoEs. Some more people helping us out here, clearing the rocks. First boss, Spectral Thief. There are a few quirky mechanics here. So first thing up, we got Tank Buster. My swiftness knows no equal. Okay, so there is an AoE here. However, the boss is tethered to this icon over here. So at some point he's gonna teleport on that side. And then, so that means the whole AoE is actually gonna move over here. Right. So I'm dodging it, but like, you have to dodge where it's going to end up. There we go. Spectral Whirlwind, Parade Wife. Everyone needs to spread out a bit. Alright, Chicken Knife. He throws his knives, we got 4 of them, into every corner. So there's one here, there's one here. And they will target just people where they're standing. So the NPCs all gathered in the center, and so technically it would have just been like this, but because I was standing here, some of it kind of crossed over. But here at this part, we've got that dashing thing again. So the boss has this AoE, this line AoE instead, and he's going to dash over here, which means there's going to be a line AoE over here, but he's also got this tether. Okay, so that means he's also going to dash there. So that means we're going to get 2 line AoEs like that. Alright, so once you bait this blue thing, the chicken knives, once you bait it wherever, then you need to get out of the way. And so, you know, here's one here and one's here, so you basically don't want to stand on that side. Okay, so look at the NPCs. They wait for the things to go off and then they moved. Okay, it does happen a bit quickly. Okay, so they dodge the thing. You're still standing. That's fine because the yellow thing's not going off yet. And then here we go. See, so the boss goes to both of these, and then that entire, we got 2 long AoEs over there. And this is gonna happen a few times. Tank Buster. Chicken Knife. Got this little knives on the side again, so we're gonna need to bait the AoEs. I'm gonna run to them, and you'll see, so we kind of get it close together. And you want to dodge it and move out of the way. And then for this one, it's a circle AoE. So it's gonna be a big circle here, and because he's also tethered to this one, it's gonna be a big circle over here. So I kind of move off to the side, near Y'shtola. But yeah, so that thing that goes off, Spectral Gust, okay, we all take a little bit of damage. And that's fine, but you definitely want to make sure you're not in the way of these things. Chicken knives again. So we're gonna bait them. Okay. And then spread out for these AoEs. Look for where the boss is tethered. It's gonna be this one, so it's gonna be like this. and then this one over here, so it's like this. So we got the middle is mostly gonna be okay. I moved off to the side over there because I didn't think I had enough room, because Alice was saying there, so technically I could have stood there, but I went over here. And then immediately I go over. And you have enough time, see? So you don't get hit with this stuff. Tank Buster. I moved back a little because Alice's feet seem to be too close to the thing. Chicken knife again. I'm gonna bait the blue lines. Okay. Then move out of the way. We got this, and then I'm like, okay, so big AoE over here, big AoE over here. I move over. Looks like I was a little bit close to your Stola. But it's not so bad.
Don't be so reckless.
Don't be so reckless. I didn't hit you. Didn't? I don't think it overlapped. She already had low health. And whose fault was that, your Stola? Yeah, we baited. We baited, and look at you. You were reckless. What? Where are you standing? Yeah, you're standing right there. Whoa. Is it because I didn't stand directly with you guys? In the middle? Okay. So mine was a little bit off, but I didn't... You could have moved a little bit more. So she got hit with the other bait. But like here, a bear was barely touching hers, okay? It's not me. And then she gets damage from this thing. We all get damage from. Wow.
Don't be so reckless.
Wow. Wow. Dude, you're the one standing in things all the time. You're reckless. Okay, next area. Make sure that you interact with the Fae portal. And quick kiss. Alright, now we're with the fairies. Honestly, they weren't my favorite when I was going through the story, but after I did the tribal quest with them, I was like, yeah, alright, they're alright. They're alright. I just don't like pranksters that much, you know? Yeah. And I just feel like fairies in general are always like joking about things and pranking me. Yeah, I'm not super into that. I'm more into like situational humor. Oh, this is the boss from that one time, you know? He did this thingy, and now they're all toads, by the way. You see we're fighting little toads. It's adorable. We met him in, I think it was called Donmei. Yeah. Yeah, you know, watch out for AoEs and things like that. These other little toad things are helping on the sides too. Everybody's helping. They're trying to save their world. Their shard. next area. Look, it's an Amaru. Yeah. I waved to it. I'm giving it a pet now. No? You gotta pet your friendly Amaru. Try to give it a snack, but you know. We're in war right now. I'm eating a snack. Remember to eat your snacks. Alright, more ads. Look, the Amaru are helping. It's adorable. Okay, so I'm grabbing these. Now I'm going ahead. The mustard tree, this gets me weird. Every time I've run this, I was like, whoa. But no, these are helping. These guys were the ones we had to fight in that one fight, the dancing plague. Titania's fight. They wreak havoc. Their tank busters hit hard. But they're helping us this time. Okay? Watch out for these massive AoEs. Oh, there's an Amaru helping up. Yeah, caught up. I pulled them back here because I thought there'd be more, but they weren't. Alright. I think I looked back because I wanted to see the Amaru. But anyway. This boss... I'm gonna double check. Did I... Yeah, I wanted to see if the Amaru was there. If they actually went backwards. Yeah, they went back to fight. Alright. So, this boss is a necromancer. I always get confused what a necromancer is versus a reaper. But, okay, clearly big AoE, you gotta dodge, okay? This one has to do, okay, she's doing necromancy. So yeah, we have zombies coming up. Everybody will have a zombie tethered to them. Okay, everybody does. And the zombies can walk or crawl. So when they're walking around, they're like following us and whatever. Okay, also we got a tank buster in between here. I noticed the NPCs are all running together, so I was like, yeah, I'll bring my zombie close. What happens is, oh dear, tire system. Eventually, these ones will explode. So you kind of want to plant them in a certain place, okay? So necro burst. Okay, that sounds kind of gross, but yeah, they're gonna burst, so they're gonna explode. So you want to move away from them. And so the NPCs gathered them together, so they burst in the same area and then you could easily dodge instead of having one here or whatever. So you can follow that, or just make sure you have space to run away from anyone else's zombie. At this point, we got AoEs all over this space, so you want to stand in the clear area. Okay, and you don't want to step in this. If you do, you get a bleed. Okay, so now she does necromancy again. We're gonna get the zombies again. This time we got a different colored tether, and also the dudes are like laying on the ground, so they're going to be crawling towards us. So what you want to do is kind of spread out, because we all have these markers on us. You spread out. Oh, Alphinaud has a bleed. I think he must have stepped in this thing. How did you get that? Oh, maybe when it popped up, like this thing popped up. It's interesting. Oh, or maybe he was just stepping in this. I'm gonna figure it out. Because he was out of it at this point, so you're safe there. And then he ran a little bit closer. And then, oh, he must have just been right there. Because Alice, Stola, and myself, we're all here when this populates. So it's not that. But these puddles do cause bleeds. But anyway. Okay, so with this one, with the zombies laying on the ground and this like more reddish tether, we need to spread apart because we all have these markers on us, and we're gonna explode. However, when the zombies are crawling, we're gonna get this death throes, and what that means is we can't move. And so we can't move out of the way, and now Necroburst, the zombie's gonna explode. So we need to be far enough, pre-position ourselves so we're far enough away from each other that we don't get double hits. Okay. I might have been a little too close to your Stola, but I'm not sure. Let's see. If she gets hit with mine, I probably get hit with hers. Burst. Yeah, so I was a little too close to her. So that's not really a good spot for that. Okay, like I should have stayed over here or something. Okay, Chaos Storm. Is that a raid wide? Yeah, it's a raid wide. Alright, Necromancy again, we're getting the zombies. Okay, these are the walking ones, they're tethered to us. Ooh, it looks like we got another set of stuff. Okay, so we all have ones that are like walking towards us and a few that are crawling towards us. Looks like there's only 3 of them that are crawling. Yeah, if you see here, there's 3 and then 4. So whoever's tethered to whomever. Okay, we got. Oh, we also got circle AoEs here, and then we got the regular AoEs. Okay, so you want to spread apart from each other a decent amount of distance once these go off. Okay, so now the zombies are holding onto us. And then these other ones, the walking ones, okay, they're all gonna burst. So you wanna move, here, let's see. When they come up, you wanna move the walking ones close together, or just nearby each other, you know, because they're gonna just drop dead, and they're just gonna stay there, and then you adjust yourself so that when you get bound by the crawling one, it'll explode. Everything will explode, but you're still far away from it. So it's just like double mechanics there. Like the first time it just showed the walking one, the second time it showed the crawling one, and then this time we see all of it together. And watch out for this cleave. If that didn't make sense, basically just get away from everybody so you don't get hit with the thing. Okay, so here we got the big AoEs, so I want to run out. Okay, if you stand in it, see like Alice and Alphinaud, you get bleeds. Chaos Storm, Raid Wife. Cool. Alright, next set of ads. I'm gonna grab these guys. And I do kind of run all the way to the end, thinking that maybe we'll get more. Oh, we do get more. Okay. There's one part where I get duped. Regular stuff, just watch out for AoEs and things like that. Right, next area. Oh, there's a treasure coffer over there if you want it. I didn't pick it up though. Okay, this is the one where I bring them all the way to the end here, thinking there would be another set, but another one doesn't pop up. So I go back. And as you know, by now, because I mention it all the time, NPCs won't follow if there's one straggling behind. I actually think that one of them gets gathered by one of the other NPC tanks. I think she helps out. Yeah, I think Got. I think she grabs one of them. The dwarf that helps out if you did the tank job quest. I think that's the only time you meet her. But yeah. John, this little dwarf. She's a tank. Ooh, we got another paladin here. Pretty sure it's the enemy though. Ooh, but then we got other people using limit break and things like that. Whoa! See that paladin's health went all the way down. Okay, This fight has a few interesting mechanics, and I have some extra footage. I ran this dungeon a few times to get it. Let's take a look. I'm ready. Beastly Fury. This is gonna be the raid wide. Big raid wide. Okay. The shimmery stuff on the side here, outside. If you step in it, you'll get a bleed. Okay, so here we've got a stack marker. Remember, NPCs will always pick a certain place to stand, not necessarily with you. Raging Slice. It's gonna turn to a random person and then do this big slicey move, so you just gotta get out of the way. See this big line AoE? He does it a few times, so I happened to be standing there and then I got out of the way. Okay. Beastly Fury, raid wide. I used Reprisal that time, so it didn't hit us as hard. Okay, Wild Rage. This blue thing's gonna pop up, and he's gonna like basically slam into it, and it will knock everybody back. So you want to position yourself in a way, as you can see, similar to the NPCs, where when you get knocked back, you don't get knocked into this. So basically don't stand like right here, or whatever, and get knocked back that way. So you kind of move out of the way. I decided to stand here just to make sure I know what it is. It's a bleed. Okay, and then everybody's got circle AoE, so we want to spread out. And now we all have rocks here with us, and also everybody's got a stack marker. So you actually don't want to stack with anyone at this point. You want to stack with the rock you're with. And the boss is gonna attack every single stack marker, and so stay with your rock so you don't get as much damage. Okay. Okay, now when the boss walks to the edge of the stage, it's gonna do this big attack, Wild Rampage. We want to go into the crater, and we're gonna start getting this buff, a bit berserk. Okay, you know, count 2, 3, 4, 5. If you get a full stack of 8, then this other thing happens, but for now, like, you hide, he does the attack, and then you can immediately get out of there. Okay. I was throwing a fit because I wanted to know what happened if you got the mark for too long, so I ran it again. So, here we go. In this one, standing in it. Okay, you'll notice though that I already have like low health here starting off, so for this simulation my thing, it changed. See, a bit berserk, getting taste for violence, you will go truly berserk upon reaching maximum stacks. Maximum stacks is 8. So here it switched. I don't have a bit berserk anymore, I have truly berserk. Thoughtlessly raining auto attacks upon main target while inflicting great damage to self with each one. So every time I attack, I seem to be attacking myself. And I also have this tiny little AoE here. Okay, so yeah, I attack the boss, but then I also get this attack back on myself. And then this is the boss's regular auto attacks. Okay, and then, oh, and this attack is what the damage I did to the boss or something. Okay, so because of this though, this Raging Slice, because it was on me, the AoE thing, I already had low health, and so I basically wiped right there. Okay, so, but remember, when I started, I didn't have very high health. But we'll see it again over here. Tank privilege. I'm going to heal myself all the way up. This is what brings me joy, figuring these things out. Okay, so I'm truly berserk. My health is very high. I am taking damage every time I do an auto attack. here. I do get hit with this Raging Slice because I can't move my character, I can't get out of the way. And I'm getting more damage because of my auto attacks. I get a Vuln stack because of this thing, but I can still survive. Okay? Interestingly enough, Alice decides to also go in there. And then she gets the Berserk thing. I did not expect that. But yeah, so she ends up doing that. She's truly Berserk, but then she like is doing her regular moves, like Jolt and stuff. So that's not fair. But yeah, so that's how that works regularly. The NPCs do what they want. The boss can also sit in there. Okay, in this situation, okay, I'm gonna grab it again, I think. I grab it again, but because Alphinaud is right here, I end up not being able to move when I go truly Berserk, and then he's a little too close to me, and I can't heal myself anymore. And so I think yeah, this is a wipe. Yeah, I get hit too much, and then that's a wipe. Okay. Now in this situation, what happened to him? I'm testing this here to see if you don't go into the crater, what you get. Okay, a few things to note. I do have a Vuln stack, and I also use mitigation. So the Vuln stack would give me more damage, but I have Rampart, so that would give me less damage. So this is a little iffy, but it did like 16k. So you know, give or take whatever. I think for one run I got hit with that, and I didn't have mitigation, and I didn't have Vuln stack, and I got hit like this much. So like 3/5 or something of my health. So take it for what you will. Do the mechanic if you don't want to risk that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm the tank, so I can take a bit more. But you saw in those other runs, you can die pretty quickly because you can't move your character. What is this? Okay, yeah. For some reason, the NPCs will just go dodge inside the craters, just because of positioning. So, but we saw in the other video, clearly it doesn't stop them from doing stuff. Also, like I said, stack marker, they kind of just go together wherever they want, so you have to go follow them. NPC stuff, right? Okay, back to this one. Raging Slice, again, it targets a random person, and then it does a line AoE, so you need to dodge it. Another Raging Slice to a different person, dodge it. Okay. Oh, another one. Dodge it. Okay. Wild Rage. Okay, so we're just gonna see repeat mechanics now. We get knocked back for this. Try not to angle yourself into the bleed. And then the boss will do the Wild Rampage, so you want to go into the crater. And then go out. Okay, we got the AoEs just spread out. And then here, stay with your rock, so that you stack with the rock. You get a magic vulnerability up, but it's only for a little bit. Okay, Beastly Fury is a raid wide. I moved to the side because I forgot if it was the raid wide or the line AoE. Beastly Fury, raid wide again. Okay, Raging Slice, this is the line AoEs. Dodge out of the way. Another Raging Slice, dodge out of the way. Another Raging Slice, dodge out of the way. Okay, stack marker. Oh, I missed. I missed my wings. The paladin wings, give some like mitigation and stuff. At this point, yeah, I went back in because I was like, wait, I want to see what happens with the debuffs, please. And I stopped attacking and everything, but then they used limit breaks on me. But that's why I went back and got the footage. So now we know. It's almost survivable if you have full health and you're the tank. Potentially not survivable if you're anyone else. Potentially. Unless your healers are very good at keeping track of it. Yeah, losing control of your character usually is a bad thing, you know? Alright. Cool, cool. Last time I forgot to do my little salute and like wave, and this time I was beelining to try to like get the extra footage, but then I was like, wait, I gotta do my thing. Okay. I hope that was informative. Goodbye.